fire, 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 fire.
TV show cast reveals they've never played games because the team at Amazon asked them not to. We decided to do our own version. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Oh. I am rubbing my temple right now. This hurts. We can do it better. We're not gonna play the game. We're just gonna read about it and figure it out. Why are we allowed to do this? Why are we allowed to, like, let this happen? Freedom of speech has its downsides? No, it's not, because I can call this fucking shit stupid. I can call this shit stupid. They're just allowed to, unfortunately, do this shit because they have money and I don't. If I could spend a bunch of money for them not to do it, I would. Another case of Hollywood writers thinking they know better than the source material. You know what bums me out? When they were making The Witcher, I was really excited because the main actor played the games and read the books and said that they were amazing and he loves them. Henry Cavill. He's the guy that played World of Warcraft and got the callback while he was playing World of Warcraft. And he ignored the call because he was busy, which is super Giga Chad, by the way. Yeah, really nice guy, apparently. Yeah. And he said that he was disappointed in The Witcher in season 2 because they went off so off book, so off script, that he quit, essentially. And they kept scolding him and saying, why are you trying to change things? You can look it up yourself. They literally told him, stop interfering with us. We don't care what you want. You're just an actor. Do what we want. Yeah, big respect to Mr. Cavill. Imagine making Lord of the Rings without reading it. You know what's really interesting is that Peter Jackson said that making a one-to-one for the Lord of the Rings was extremely difficult because the book is so expansive and they had to cut a lot. But with Lord of the Rings, the big difference is the movie is freaking good. They had to cut out stuff. Otherwise, the movie would be like, the trilogy would be like a 6 movie series, maybe even 10 or 12. They had to cut out stuff. It was impossible to include every single little bit. They had to change stuff to make sense as well. I totally respect that. They tried to paint him as a misogynist because he told him to stop straying away from the books. Hollywood is Cooked actually boils my blood, slandered him because he told them they were doing us wrong and nobody asked for it. Yeah, exactly. The guy played the game. By the way, I have like 150 hours on Witcher 3. I kind of want to replay it at some point. I haven't played it in like 3 to 4 years. But I think the game is great. I don't know about the books, but the adaptation from the game is amazing. Yeah. Even though Witcher series from 2002 was a better adaptation, I've never watched it. Like the series was okay. I had some gripes and I thought that Henry Cavill unironically carried the series really well. I think he did a really good job of carrying it. Some of the choices in character casting were questionable, but he did a really good job. And then they're doing this to Yakuza. I've never played Yakuza. I watch people play it, and they always say it's a terrific game. It's a terrific series. And now they're doing this to it. No, we don't need to play the game to understand it. Yes, you freaking do. There's nuance to the game. Yeah. You need to understand critical moments that need to be included. You can't just have characters and then like write a story around it. You need to be like at least somewhat faithful to the source material. Remember the Halo series? Oh my god, don't remind me. Why even name it the same series then? That's what I'm saying. Like, why is it Yakuza if you've never even, like, had the writers play the game? It doesn't even take long. Hold on, let me look it up. How long does it take to finish Yakuza 0? 31 and a half hours. That is light work over like 4 days. And then you're like absorbing things? Okay, so this is what I would do. If I was a writer, I would be taking notes of key funny moments as I'm playing the game. So let's say you'd even double that amount. 60 hours? Okay, that's not like, you know, short, but that's decent. So guys should ask if you go for side content. Yeah, but this is like the main game I'm talking about. Like, let's be realistic. I don't think those writers have the time to sit down, but like my argument is that 31 and a half hours is like nothing. Can't wait for some female scriptwriters to talk about how Yakuza is a little too male focused, promotes the patriarchy, so changing it to be more inclusive and focus on their sensitive side. Bro, don't remind me, man. Yakuza is about like brotherhood. It's about men being men and funny moments. I watch people play it. Yeah. I open your stream and get tilted immediately. I am tilted already. I am giga tilted. Or at least watch an hour too long analysis on the game on YouTube. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. Why not just sit down and watch a YouTube analysis? That cuts down the fact that you have to play through and figure out the game. Okay, you're some fucking redacted ass, what is it called? A redacted ass writer that can't play games. Okay, solution. Watch someone who does it for a living, goes on YouTube and makes the game digestible. Maybe not even gives their review or an opinion on the game, but like you could just watch a gameplay playthrough. Try saying that 5 times fast. Yeah, or watch the cutscenes. No, I wouldn't even include that. I would say watch them play the game, watch them kind of like speed run through it, like the main story. Imagine having to act like a character when you're noticing the character and you just act based on someone's view of the character. Freak you, Amazon. That's what I'm saying, man. When Henry was the Witcher, it was like he was Geralt because he played the game. He read the books. He knows how Geralt would act. At least he can, like, empathize. He can pretend, because acting is pretending, ultimately. You are pretending to be a character. It's not you. You have to understand what's going on. You have to like flip a switch in your like brain and be like, okay, what would Geralt do? This is not me, this is Geralt. Whereas like if someone tells you what to do, you're not like actually acting, to be honest, in my opinion. You have to kind of like immerse yourself. It's like roleplay. What did you say? So help me God, they're also not going to include the cartoonish nonsense of Kiryu having to deal with having to fight legally distinct thriller zombies or getting absurdly into pocket car racing. That's another really good point. Yakuza has a really big comedy aspect to it that I don't think they would include. And if it's filtered down through like Hollywood and they don't actually play the game, it's not going to be funny. It's not! How are you supposed to translate comedy through like 3 different filters without actually playing the game? You're just diluting it. Imagine drinking some wine and it's like fucking 50% water. Ew, disgusting. Yeah. The side stories? Well, I'm talking even if they just don't do side stories. Let's like be realistic. They're probably only gonna do main story. How are you supposed to write it if you don't frickin' play it? It's gonna have shitty millennial humor, isn't it? Yes! and some of the characters that are Japanese in Yakuza are gonna be white, and they're gonna be like, what the hell? This is a Yakuza? Yeah. We decided to do our own version. Yeah. I don't care what you think, chat. I'm gonna make my own version of Yakuza. I've never played the game. I'm just gonna make it up. I'm gonna read the Wikipedia page and regurgitate whatever else into a script. Figure it out. I bet you they don't even read the Wikipedia page at this point. They just kind of do whatever they want. So this character says this in the game. We're gonna change that because that's not appropriate. Just watch, just watch. People are gonna nitpick and like break this shit down, and they're gonna get pissed. That went so well for the Halo show. Well, they clearly don't care. They don't care, and then they say, "Oh well, game adaptations fail because like people don't actually watch this shit because it sucks. It sucks. Nobody wanna watch it." The oldest game is 20-year-olds. It's about to have dated jokes in it. That's a real shame. That's a shame, man. I bet you they're not gonna include a lot of jokes. There's some racy jokes in like old 90s movies that people are like, oh my god, I'm gonna break my legs if I step on this eggshell of a joke that people found funny like 30 years ago. Which is a different time. Yeah, Japan was less open 30 years ago. I don't know, I think it's stupid. I like nostalgic movies of like the 90s and like early 2000s. When there's like a joke, you're like, wait a minute, they wouldn't have included this kind of thing. I've said this before, Command and Conquer Generals is never going to get a remake. You wanna know why? Because there's some jokes in there that some people would find so fucking racist they try to cancel EA immediately. They're never going to do that. It's such a bummer too, because it's such a fucking good game. Anyway, I'm getting really sidetracked. Fuck Amazon, fuck Hollywood, fuck everyone. Fuck them all. I'm not watching this garbage. I hope you guys don't watch this garbage. I already know it's gonna be garbage. 100%. There is no redeeming this shit. Holy smokes, look at that! The Smuggalana plushie is out for a limited time only until the 27th of August for 2 weeks. 2 weeks! Don't miss out!
Oh yeah.